Hi, welcome. Welcome to my second exploration of this book that I've been teaching called The Power of Decision by Raymond Charles Barker. And this chapter is about decide to be healthy. It's a really fascinating idea about the health of our mind and the health of our physical body. So I want to share with you a few things Dr. Barker talks about. I think he wrote this book in 1968. It's really a metaphysical classic. And then I'll lead us into a visualization with some affirmations so that we can really understand the power of our mind in creating what we want. So, Dr. Barker says, your mind will think about anything you want to think. You are the only thinker in your mind. Unfortunately, health for many people is not as fascinating as illness. It is difficult to define health other than as a general sense of well being. A healthy mind is essential to maintaining a healthy body. You may not be able to think of health as health, but you can think of many things from a healthy viewpoint. For instance, he says, a healthy mind is one that actually believes there's more good than evil in the world. A healthy mind believes that there are more fine people than there are mean people. A healthy mind expects right action to be taking place, and when it discovers this not to be so, is undismayed. Hmm. It proceeds to correct the situation without fear or intensive worry. It is never bogged down in serious negative thinking. A healthy mind is certain of itself and of its ability to handle everyday problems. You may have this healthy mind right now. And if you do not have it, he says, you can gradually develop it. Place your attention on constructive things and people in your world and think about them, watch them, study them. Use your imagination so that this new way of thinking is kept vital and fascinating. Read inspirational books and magazines. Start declaring to yourself that you have a healthy mind in a healthy body, living in a healthy experience. Hmm. So I put that in an I statement. I have a healthy body, I have a healthy mind, living in a healthy body, and living a healthy experience. Declare this often, he says. You are stating a truth, and a truth that will make itself evident in you as you. He also warns us to watch our conversations with other people. They will reveal whether or not we have a healthy mind. So he says if you enlarge on any negative idea in your discussions, you are wrong. Minimize every negative. If it must be discussed, do it in the shortest way possible and with the least emotion. Then turn to some pleasant, creative, or affirmative subject and start the conversation going in a new direction. Healthy minds do not ignore negative conditions, they proceed to overcome them. Hear that. I'm going to read that again. Healthy minds do not ignore negative conditions. We're not saying something's not happening, but we proceed to overcome them. Hmm. Reserve your mental attention, he says, for creative ideas that stimulate you. So, we're going to use our imagination to picture ourselves as a living embodiment of health. I'm going to use his visualization now, and this is called the health image. So, I invite you to take a deep cleansing breath and gently close your eyes. Turn away from the busy day and all that's going on, and drop your awareness inside. And you're going to use your imagination to picture yourself as a living embodiment of health and vitality. Your imagination is a mighty force for creating good. It is the pearl of great price among all the other functions of the mind. It gives form and outline to ideas. Imagination takes the concept or idea out of the realm of the nebulous and brings it into actual visualization. Making a mental image of yourself as health is vital to either regain health or to maintain it. So take a breath and use this imagination you have to expand your consciousness of well being. What does that mean to you? Perhaps you have never really imagined yourself as vital health. So, right now, think about this and start creating such an image. Picture yourself as a radiant, whole, vibrant being. Use that imagination. Put action into this picture of yourself as well. What are you doing? What are you accomplishing as this well being, health person? Notice you're doing things with ease, joy, strength, and power. And as you're visualizing this health, don't include any present physical limitations you may have. Just make the picture perfect in every way. Make it new. See youthfulness, perfect sight, perfect hearing, ease of movement, every cell vibrating with energy, vitality, and balance and harmony. Every organ, every gland, every action of the body, every muscle, bone, fiber, tissue, radiant, whole, well. You are now seeing yourself as you were created to be. Erase any age conditioning. For a moment, forget yourself as you really are. You are seeing yourself as the infinite knows you to be. Mm, Such a picture, held in your mind for just these several moments, has great therapeutic power. Feel your health, see it. Oh, your subconscious mind welcomes this new picture. And because you have consciously created it, it is a directive to your subconscious field of creative action. Doing this visualization once or twice a day adds power to your decision to be healthy. And it soon becomes a real inspiration to you, and you find it simple and easy to do. Ask yourself, how would I look and feel, and what would I do as a total healthy individual? As a radiant being. Yes. And as your practice of this becomes more regular, it no longer enters your mind to picture yourself any other way. In fact, such mental practice diminishes your interest in sickness of any kind. Now, if you sneeze, you don't plan on getting a cold or COVID. No, you realize that sneezing is maybe a healthy way of maintaining an open channel. What if your memory of past illnesses diminishes and you find yourself totally uninterested in past health problems? Yeah. Your new health picture also increases your health vocabulary. Mm. He invites us to look up the word health in the dictionary and then look up all the meanings of its synonyms. And a few moments of doing this will provide us with some stimulating ideas. I am a radiant being of health. And we breathe. The truth of health is the healing process. Picture yourself as the truth of health and keep this picture activated in your imagination, freeing your subconscious from all fear and producing the business of producing health, for it must produce what you consistently image. Yes, the spirit within you is stimulated by your knowingness of health. So let us affirm I have a healthy mind in a healthy body, living in a healthy experience. I have a healthy mind in a healthy body, living in a healthy experience. Yes, yes, yes. And so we take a deeper cleansing breath with a smile on our whole being, feeling that radiation of the truth of our health. And we open our eyes, returning. Very good. So I thank Raymond Charles Barker. What a great metaphysician he was. I invite you to use this video every so often to remind yourself that health is our natural birthright. Yeah. And it starts in the mind. So enjoy. I look forward to seeing you next time. Who knows what we'll come up with? Have a great rest of this day. Namaste.